Okay, here we go. GE on defense, Vitality on attack, which, bear in mind they chose this. Straight up A hits, what I was saying, that needs to kind of get shut down. We do have double pass in heaven. Nice nade, nice Astra suck, nice flash on top of this as well, so that stops the initial hit. Good dog spotted. You're not going to go for that after the dog spotted 3, are you? Oh, you are. You're crazy.
A call made, an aggressive one at that to try and push through the smoke and collapse onto the Vitality players, but they hold their ground, they do survive.
Okay, we kind of relax. As you see, Omen took middle, broke the stage wall, and has got into vents, so goes is a massive duel. Okay, that pretty much decides it. Aaron's in a 1-on-3, and it's pretty doable, to be honest with you. The person closest to him has the most HP, so you kill the Omen, then just a few stray bullets. Oh, this might be unbelievable. Dude, 10 HP for Molsey.
And 10 HP on Molsey with the spike. This is more than winnable. Aaron really slowing down this round as well.
Molsey has a frenzy though.
Bren, the other part of this too is Molsey has a frenzy. That's
Dude,
actually
I feel like
difficult.
I feel like Sideshow's just listening in.
A frenzy v frenzy battle, you normally exchange some damage. Contact play. Does Aaron even realize jumping up onto the box?
You have a molly. It's the biggest molly you've ever seen because of the damage. You can now go over towards site.
Pushes Molsey away for but a moment. That's a fight want to be taken. Aaron.
Oh my goodness, crazy round right now.
Very aware that he's not playing there, but the positioning is known, and now a nade pushes him forwards, running down, 65 health, but running.
Respect. Got the time as well.
IGL player, team captain for them.
1v3 to start it off. IGL coming in. Again, it was very doable as soon as he took down the Omen. Frenzy Mania.
But that was a tense pistol that could have gone either way for sure. And I think Split is such a great map to showcase Aaron and Bone Cold's strengths. The two IGLs.
And they were both looking spawn because the Omen had just come from vents. That's why they were both looking spawn as well.
And Split was an amazing map for Exet, an amazing map on the
so
defense side.
In terms of this round, they got the plant down and we buy 4 sheriffs.
Looks really similar to stuff that Exet ran in the past. And you look over at Vitality, sure,
okay, nice attempt to combo over towards A. He's using Astra Suck and Nade to try to do damage. Dog's gonna go in, only sees one, and then the double swing comes in as well. So this was nice from Vitality, maybe a little bit too aggro in terms of raise here. Solo peek, nothing to kind of back this up, so might be a gun here. Nice smoke from them to get this gun. What do we get? Okay. If the Omen goes and groups up, let's highlight this because should get thrown over a sheriff. There we go. He's thrown over a sheriff for this one, so looking not too bad. Creating pressure over towards B. Does that cause a rotate? Yes, it does. One person fake. A is now completely free with this. Hey, I tell you what, great round so far. For Vitality, it's kind of winnable. Obdurates, thank you so much with the Prime new member Slug Club. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome in.
And also, look at the deliberate cage that Sender put in the middle of the site. I assume this is for Twiston to play around later on in the post.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Holy hell.
You've got to be joking. Just absolutely rattling them off one after the other. And there was no trade in sight, yet still.
There's one way to spawn that delays them as well.
Got to hold this one down. And Neural Theft already revealing the positioning. SK Rossi moving across onto the side, but he has fallen. All down to Aaron once more. One player.
Yeah, Aaron just on his own here. Having to do it all once again. Okay, nice run from Vitality. Damn. Sender. That was crazy. Odin, UK with the Prime, thank you so much. 2 months in the Slug Club. Again, chat, I don't really like stuff like that on the ecos. For people that watch my stream a lot, people doing stuff like this on their own when there's no trades with the good guns, it just snowballs out of control, like, all the time. So, yeah, look, I definitely want to call out GE for that, but honestly, the double kill that the Cypher got here was crazy. So nicely done from Sender. 6-1 for him.
In the server right now, but people like Texture and people like, you know, Twiston or Molsey will certainly give him a run for his money. Just containment here for Vitality, looking to see if they can.
Dude, he got so many dinks in that spray.
See if they can collect any more kills, and they're making it incredibly aware. Vitality able to just hold these off angles.
This is nice for Molesy because he ends up just getting real close to his ult, so they're going to get into a important round next round, and he has his ult. Aaron is going to have the Viper ult, so it's going to be pretty huge, but their money should be alright if they can keep this clean in terms of Vitality. It's a very good stop for them.
It's going to be round 4 by the
He healed himself. Oh, really?
And that means that Molesy has an extra round to get.
Yeah, honestly, I see it's still at that spot where it's instinct for Sages at the moment, where they still heal themselves. I actually see it quite a lot. Again, it does like 30 to you and 100 to your teammates. So.
In a good position, and considering that they've got 2 Phantoms, a Vandal, this next round, Global need to win it.
Yeah, weaponry's looking quite good.
Split and Pearl, they're pretty different, honestly.
We're building up these players, Josh, as well in this particular round as well. Sender as a player.
Oh.
Whiff it a little bit there, but no, eventually
okay, very nice round for Vitality. 3,000 on all of this. Molesy goes down. I didn't see what gun he had.
I've just been seeing them every time in breakfast, in the elevators. I've just been always just meeting up with the Vitality players and the coach as well. But he was saying to me, listen, if you want to sound like a god on the desk,
get a Phantom.
okay. Because according to their coach, listen, of course he's going to say this, but he said that he's currently playing like the best player in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, insta cages. 3 people here looking like we want to go fast heaven. Omen flash as well. So this is going to work pretty well. We might have a duel between Raze and I guess Raze is double satchelating? No, okay.
This is a massive round though.
So Raze and Jet are going to duel. Oh, okay, this is kind of nice for them to take fast over towards middle. Viper ult is here, but there's 2 people in the Viper ult, so this is going to be interesting how they're going to do this. Sayasi, thank you so much. 2 months in the Star Club. No, 7 months. Sorry, I read that wrong. Sayasi, appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for using your Prime, dude. This is a nice round. Look at the rotation this has caused. This is a great strat. All you have to do is just stay alive, and then B's really weak. What a nice round from Vitality. And they managed to get the opening kill from that. And then Twiston can literally just play to stay alive. So then they kind of want to stay in the Viper ult, and then they're just going to have 3 to retake. We have Wall for spawn. Damn, this is really cool. Look at Twiston's going all the way back spawn as well. And look at these pings, right? They're coming in spawn. They think he's coming late behind. It's all on top of all of this. I mean, Baz is getting kills, but it's not a plant for Twiston. So he kind of has to go here. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Trying to contest this one in a 1v1, but Aaron, he has to stick it. The percentage play, he needs to try and get half.
What a sick round from Vitality. Love this plan. Get a person over towards heaven, but as we can see, it's actually more to get them in towards vents. And then we're just staying alive for as long as possible. Drags rotations out, have to go heavier mid. You don't feel comfortable in mid, and then you just go and hit B. So it was a sick round from them. I actually think G-Clan did, dude, I'm going G-Clan. G did great just to make this a one-on-one, to be honest with you. No, he doesn't sit like that with his double legs up. Oh no.
Now Global Esports are in a pretty horrible position.
Twiston, no.
Should be great on the defense side. And they're going to be looking down the wrong.
No, that's what I used to do. That's the whole reason I'm standing up right now. It's fine, he's young. But maybe we maybe we'll try and give him a heads up to avoid that. It's so comfy. Oh, trust me, when you get older, it's not comfy. It might be comfy now for you, but then it becomes the only thing that's comfortable, and then it's like, then you're in like a weird world where your back's just wrecked. Yeah, honestly, chat, don't do it. Please don't do it. Feet on the floor.
Sure, there's only been 4 rounds, but both sat at the bottom of the leaderboard, 0 and 4, and Monier's had a couple of weird pushes through a smoke. SK Rossi got caught out while he was just knifing the wall, a little bit unaware. So maybe these players need to settle into the groove a little before you see the talent being demonstrated. For Vitality, I mean, if you smell blood in the water and you realize that Global are a little shaky to start a match, you got to hammer that home. Yeah.
We'll see if they're going to be pouncing on that opportunity, but
your professor says hi. You save the op in that round? Maybe not, because you're going against an eco, so sometimes you don't want to.
Doesn't seem to be changing things up too much in this round, keeping it simple for them. Paranoia.
They go real fast on the eco. Big kill for Twiston. The spacing there wasn't the best, so they could have gone badly. Whoa, relax, relax. You got a phantom. Let's not do it back to them. Let's wait for the rest of the team. Okay, cool. At least the rest of the team's got here. Oh boy, it's his time to shine. Ah, he switched. That's so unlucky. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad for that one.
Just can't withstand that kind of pressure when he's up against the rifles.
Yeah, body's hitting the floor. All right, now here's
the self minus 25.
They have massive ultimates to work with, especially textures. And I think setting texture up in A heaven almost guarantees value out of his ultimate. Yeah. Vitality
Okay, now we get into an important round, especially for GE. Dude, this money's out of control. This is pretty brutal right now in terms of this map. Vitality looking great though, but this will be a big round. 2 ults. GE want to use both these ults, to be honest with you. Oh, that's just straight up through the smoke. This is nice though. They were just spamming these 2 angles right for people going out of the choke point, so it makes a lot of sense. Nice kill as well.
Trying to catch that lurk, but obviously his positioning was known prior. And
okay, 3v5. No one has to do anything too mad in terms of GE. I mean, sure. I think the Raze ult's absolutely fine here. Again, their money's like a little bit low, so if they can get a flawless round here, it's pretty good. Looking like it might happen.
The rest of Global Esports can completely flush out this hit in mid.
Yeah, man, they know exactly where Destrian is as well. Pure confidence on the side.
Yeah, they want to keep this relatively clean. Jaws, thank you so much, chat. Let's get some slug approves in. Thank you so much, Jaws. 22 gifted from you altogether. Appreciate it, dudes. Hey, nice round from them. This was great. And going into this now, they have Astra ult and Sage Res, so in a pretty good spot. Again, this was a massive round for them in terms of their economy. This was literally exactly what they needed.
And then Monye just spamming through the smoke, gets this first kill, and then playing around the smokes quite nicely, but really like the way that Rossi has picked up the operator, flushed out Sender, and used the Sage Wall. Good utility usage, and good punish. Otherwise, Sender's going to be a menace over there on A.
Absolutely. A good adaptation.
Okay, attack up for Twiston. We delay going to heaven.
Not playing towards the A ramp area, but that is where the majority of Vitality are.
George, thank you so much for the bits as well. I appreciate you.
A bit of random spam coming through. Slow orbs, multi already into the back of the side. He satchels up on top of the box actually. Holding this angle, yet still Aaron anchoring into the back of the site. Flash to push them back, and they
need someone else to get over towards site. We have a retake wall here, so that gets them out and that kind of isolates this. So you might see them go heavy spawn, but interesting that they do the retake wall, but not here. Which kind of means that they want to go this way. Nice res going in.
So important right now, and he does win it out. If he stays alive, he's going to be causing issues for them, and still
bad
holding that close angle, re-peek, just a little bit too late, and still it has crumbled before their eyes.
Nice run from Vitality, a little bit sloppy from GE in terms of some of this, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, even with Destrian finding success,
this is a big round for them, and yeah, the second rifle needed to kind of go in here, and the op had to hold this the whole time. So the rolls felt a little bit wrong here, because the op tried to swing, whereas the rifle was holding the place that the op was holding. So it was like, yeah, you got a little bit, yeah, that was a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie to you. XOZ, thank you so much. Chat, 3 gifted from him. 253 gifted altogether. Chat, I need to see a lot of slug approves for that. Thank you so much, dude. That's pure madness.
But SK Rossi is in. I mean, he's on such a deep line and he can't escape. Oh, he's actually using the wall.
Levy, BK, and Ziagri into the Slug Club. XOZ, appreciate you.
So he relies on the rest of his team here to slow Vitality down.
The good thing for GE was that they won that other round prior so flawlessly, right? So the round that we just saw isn't the worst. They don't have the eco. So, but now, in terms of this one, it's a huge round for them. And in terms of the money over towards here, it's absolutely fine. We've got one person slow, but we can have enough to drop. So yeah, this becomes a massive round for GE. And if they lose this, chat, Vitality's half is going to be looking crazy. Like, we're talking 8, 9 potential.
I didn't realize that he connected it to the box so that you could just jump up. That's an experience on the agent showing there. Obviously, Rossi playing a new role. Oh, and that's where you don't expect him to miss. Normally so talented.
And look at this.
They're all over the map. Dude, everything's just an individual duel in this round. Oh my god.
From that kind of range, but Bazzi was weakened. And Aaron,
that should be like a minus 250 from that range. You should add on extra money. That's crazy.
Getting a bit flustered now into this 1v2.
That's so crazy. What HP was he actually on there that this to happen? It has to be like, under 5 surely. He was on 10? Still did 10 from there? Still kind of nuts.
This is an almost unwinnable situation because Vitality just haven't given Aaron anything to work with.
Quite aware of where the positioning could be, a bit of spam. Fight.
Yeah, Smoke's gonna go down soon. Damn, Twistin is racking up the shorty kills. Such a brutal one for GE. They just lost like 3 individual duels here, kind of looked to be caught a little bit off guard in terms of B Heaven as well. And then an important shot was missed by Rossi.
What sets all of this up? And yeah, we're really seeing there's clearly a game plan coming from Aaron about how Global can play their defensive side, but it's the small mistakes.
Oh, we get to see it from his POV.
Slipping them up. But I think in this round in particular, it's
so nuts.
The way that Rossi plays the B main situation just scrambled them a little. If he puts down a better Sage wall and is then able to op in mid on a more aggressive angle, maybe that round goes differently.
So Vitality been going over towards A a lot, so GE decides to stack over towards A, as we can see, looking like they're going to be, yeah, dashing in, execing over towards B. Eco for GE, 3 frenzies. This is a really rough scoreline for them, considering that they won pistol.
Themselves up into this
the IGLs are Bone Cold and Aaron.
Not giving away too much. Trying to go down to the spike so they don't give away any more ultimates as well would be quite key. Sender with his late lurk position. Shutting them all
this
down.
is the isolated gun. Okay, well they got a gun out of it. Do Vitality manage to stop them? Saving it. They don't need talent for it too bad, it's okay.
This is going to be a very easy round for Vitality to clean up. I think you can just see
okay, let's look at this one. GE have to get this round, otherwise we're like... Otherwise this is going to be a really rough showing, to be honest.
Some from Vitality and a little sprinkling of Big on the top as well. Yeah. But they have some players that are familiar with each other enough to have
really in for the Sage op.
And with Global, they are genuinely starting from square one. Yeah. And so it's going to be a much more difficult project to get off the floor. And I think that was the concern that everybody had with this team. How much time do they require? When you listen to the players and the staff, they're thinking about multiple seasons, but still wanting to get wins early on.
Okay.
Very long-term focus.
Hey, oh.
Esports squad.
Much
We
better
have op over towards here. We have instant wall over towards B, so heavier punish towards middle. Oh my goodness.
Again, that spam and just for now. Forwards inside this Viper's pit. There's a timing taken. Does he know that they cross?
Yeah, I felt like Sender saw him on minimap there.
But did he know that they've been compromised right now towards a ramp?
What's the timing like on the flash? It's incredible. Nice trade going in. But this is kind of nice because the Viper's still alive in the pit. No pinging. No pinging for the res. Okay, it came in kind of late though. Ah, damn. Holy hell. The ping for the res was really late on this one.
Can Texture be a playmaker here on the flank?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the person that was dead could oh, I see what you're saying. The attack person on the minimap. Okay, yeah.
Is anybody going to be watching for this one? You've got to be aware of it, surely, that a ramp that could have been playing it. No, Twisting gets away with it for free. The shots just going one after the other. Texture does eventually claim that kill, but so much to deal with right now, and the retake made that much harder But the fact that Rossi is using this
Whoa, the timing on that's brutal. Okay, chat, this is, this scoreline's going to be deadly. This scoreline's going to be deadly. Twiston is farming. He's actually farming them. He's 16-4.
But Vitality are always able to sneak past them or blast
Another low buy coming in from GE.
Surround them on all sides. The raw talent as well is showcased here from Vitality. Twiston 16-4. Sender and Malsey also having a great game individually, just able to farm these global esports players currently.
Oh boy, walls going in, updraft, oh, might get the sky, but probably not.
Not going to spot anybody.
Oi, almost. Almost.
Yeah, could have got his head taken off, but no.
That's actually another Ascend classic being called from Bone Cold.
All the way back in the day.
I've seen CNED do that.
Yeah. So desperate times here for global esports.
It is just not getting punished ever.
On the board. It's a half by round from them, so the weaponry is that much weaker, but so far on their defense side of Split, it's not looking too good.
It's confident, yeah, it just hasn't been punished at all. So it's like, just wants to take every duel.
Yeah. The poor weaponry, even a 4-8 half with the pistol, maybe you start to have some belief. Oh, the timing there, brutal for Monnier. Is he even going to think about re-clearing mid?
No, and they've just contented all the way up behind. Not sure if they've just heard Monnier drop or what, but yeah, as he goes to re-clear it, was just so unaware. Just left out of SK Rossi. He's only got the Bucky, and it's
looked a little bit wild, but Rossi had a Bucky, so I know he had the knife in his hands, but he might as well have had that instead of Bucky anyway. Wasn't going to do anything. Damn, twisting his farming chat. This is looking like one of the most dominant games so far we've seen.
And we've actually seen Split be somewhat attacker-sided when people have been running these double duelist compositions. Yeah. But then the other problem with that is too, that when people run the heavy defensive comps, they're not racking up enough rounds on the attack side themselves to equalize.
So he's buying an extra gun, opt to take the shot.
With people like Loud also playing it on this map. Twiston and Mossy have put on a masterclass, and I think Bone Cold's calling in general.
Good mix of both at the moment, Dre.
Early final control here, and yeah, it is that final chance.
This is the old it's the old 10-star Astra ult. You do it at the beginning, but they managed to actually just instantly bypass this.
But, I mean, Vitality, they just contact up through this, and there's going to be that paranoia. Lovely play to deny that one. Multi, the satchels were clean, the movement was nice, but he does get taken down on the high ground, and despite the fact that Bone Cold was vulnerable, he wins out that engagement.
Keep an eye on this, but this might be the best chance of a round so far from them. Did the flash hit? No, it didn't hit. Oh no. Sender's on to get a few here. See the timing of the raise. Dude, they had to take down the raid boss. Okay, raid boss is down. Lurk is down.
A very nice final round now. Texture does have the ult, but he rips it out at just the wrong time.
Okay.
Finding that one, still one player left alive. Destron, you cannot give him this one, but the swing is just perfection.
Any believers in the cast?
Claim the round for his team and get at least 3 on the board for this first half.
It is 3 rounds on the defense though, so it's a little bit brutal. Honestly, what I said is a pretty heavy comp in terms of the defense.
Brutal beginning to Split. 20 kills from Twisted. And something makes me think he's not going to slow down in the next
Hey, Vitality had some cool stuff though, strat-wise, and Twiston is just popping. That's a great half though, 9 on attack, yeah.
It's only going to get more difficult from here, but that's going to do it for the first half of this map.
I love that round where they put Twiston over, like the first big buy round, the one where they put Twiston over towards heaven. That was really cool. And again, a lot of teams will kind of do that in terms of save some of their better stuff for the most important buy round, right? And then you can kind of help snowball the team. And it definitely did.
Yeah, it really is working fantastically for this team. That first half, to me, felt like kind of a gap between coordination for these two squads. And as we look back back on one of those rounds. What I was especially impressed with were some of the game plans they built around this double duelist comp. They start this one off with Twisted.
Yeah, this is a good run to highlight. It's the run that I was talking about. This was really, really nice.
His team then goes back and executes B, and a bit of a blunder from Meunier. He actually falls to Twisted there, pushing back through his own pit. Twisted then reactivates on this lurk and is ready to push back around again as his team is holding on this post. GE push it a little bit close on this one. Some of these players find some big kills, but Twisted again, very late into this round, comes back in and managed to win that one out for them. Vitality, I liked a lot of the ideas we were seeing with this double duelist comp.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, him just being able to get into that position, they completely lost track of him. It was really brutal for him. They need to step up the pace in the next half.
Yeah, but then, you know, also for the GE side, though, I mean, you gotta give the moment to Aaron here. The guy continues to just show up and clutch in those real pivotal moments. Seth.
Sure, he has. He has been the kind of the pillar for this.
Yeah,
team.
I hope for their sake
veteran.
they
He's
kind
the one
of
that has that international
make
experience, but it
this
needs
a
to be
little
more
bit
spread out
closer,
amongst
or at
the
least
rest
have
of
one
the
close
rosters.
map
Right now,
on.
he's the only one in the spotlight. Everybody else left out in
What
the
was it
shadows.
next?
He
Pal?
needs to be able to guide them to a strong
Yeah,
attacking half.
it's looking
9-3, it's definitely
like a
recoverable,
bit of
but
a
it definitely feels
difference
bad
at the moment,
going
for
into
sure.
that scoreline after starting on the defending side.
Yeah, on split,
But
that
let's
is a
see.
difficult scoreline to
Maybe
come
their
back from.
attack
We
of
need a
split is
push
better.
around from them. We need them to not
Naden, what's
rely
up?
on Aaron's clutches. GE, this is going to be difficult.
Yeah, it is going to be quite
GE's my
challenging
pick, yeah, I know.
for GE
It's,
to climb their
there's
way
not
back
much
into
to
this game, but with Aaron on the call,
to
hey,
look at if
anything
you're,
is possible. Let's see what
oh my
happens. Send it
goodness.
back over to Brendan
What are they
Sancho.
doing?
Anything could be possible.
3 rounds of a pistol?
Push in the
Yeah.
hands of
It is,
players
yeah, it is
of
literally
Esports.
3
See if
rounds
they
of a
can mount
pistol.
that comeback.
So
But
let's see if they
far, one
can
major obstacle
win
is
double
standing in
pistol.
their way, and that is the duelist players of
Can they
Vitality.
get 2
Twisted and
pistols?
Molson
They have to.
put
They
in
literally have to.
amazing
Going over towards
performance.
B, pretty
Twisted
nice setup.
need
We
to
got
do
Trip
serious
here. We're
things.
going to
Now, we
Omen flash
appreciate
once the
that
Trip
their team
goes
doesn't have
out.
any star
And
players, but
maybe potentially off the
I think
camera
we
as
could
well,
different
spotting
tale
feet.
possibly on the other end of this series.
Yeah, I think the Vitality
One-way
players,
cage as well.
it's
This is
definitely
going to be a
dark horse
nightmare.
team, but they may
Look
become
at this
some
rotate.
star players later on down the road. All right, Global Esports with a big engagement. They've got past Estrian.
Still, they need to deal with this heaven position, and they do take the
Oh,
fight
fair play.
with the
They did pretty
players,
good.
making
Some
sure
people
the
are low, though.
spacing is good. Winning this one out. Still, Morsi tries to make the play
Okay,
there.
4v3.
Every single
They
bullet in
need
the
this
clip he'll
round.
use as he rattles off the shots from the Sheriff.
This is a good spot.
Let's get that one. Still
Oh, this is
texture.
a really good spot.
It's a quirky position. The double faces, they all drop down. A classic right clicks.
Oh, you don't need to do that, you
Working out
crazy
for them,
guy.
and they know where the final player is. Twiston, he's got the most to do. 100 health to his name. Does have that Sheriff. Now just waiting. Trying to see if Global Esports will give him an easy kill. Finds the first, the stun, and that swing is just ever so slightly delayed, but luckily...
Okay,
kill
they got a
found
pistol.
regardless.
They got double pistol.
Actually really
They
good
did the hard part.
trading there. I think the swing from
Yeah,
Bazzi, or
they
swinging
actually
from
gave him a
Bazzi's
chance there. There's definitely a
trade
window
from
into
Monia
it.
that came through that looked really good. And then also Bazzi swinging
They dealt with this pretty well, though. I felt like the setup over towards... I thought the setup on B was pretty good. They did good to kind of just carry on jumping in terms of the one-way cage that happened.
But they have to make sure that after winning the pistol, they don't immediately fall to the Sheriffs, because that was the story of the first half.
Please not again. Let's see if they can actually have a clean eco. Similar buy in terms of all of the Sheriffs, 1 less than we saw when they lost the round. 3-person stack over towards A ramp. This one, slow nade, combo race gets out. Are they just going to insta chase fast heaven with the dog? Looks like it. This could work well.
A lot of space being gained. Now you see that
They
Satchel
picked the
play.
perfect
Greenbox
site.
plays a lot of these angles, and it's up to Aaron to see if he can hold down this
Nicely
one
done,
angle,
okay.
and he does indeed. There's no one going to be taking him out with any stray plays there. Classic right clicks in order, but
Of course,
Twiston
Twiston gets the kill.
did get a bit of an upgrade in the
Dude,
form
he's
of
had
that
a kill
Sheriff,
every
so
single round.
that's been dealt with, but the site should be relatively free now for Global Esports to get this plant down. Nade to deny, actually. That's going to be perfectly rebounded, and you've got to be joking.
Oh boy, if that nade had got a kill.
Oh my word!
Damn,
you
they're hitting
kidding
some
me?
shots.
Team is so cracked.
They're so low that it shouldn't happen, but...
And they are just making the most of it.
Oh my goodness.
One after the other.
45, it's literally a body shot. Oh, there it is. There's the body shot. Oh no.
All the players weakened. And it is just a repeat of that first half.
Oh no.
Global Esports, they win the pistol round.
Ja, they got double
immediately
pistol.
lose it to the Sheriff
And they
purchase.
might lose 13-4.
Tragic. An absolute tragedy for Global Esports. They set themselves up for success with a great pistol round on both halves. but they just can't compete with this level of talent. I mean, look at that. These shots are absurd.
Yeah, they are crazy.
And the final one from Sender is just good communication that the player is weak enough, but Global Esports offering so many 1v1s, and Vitality are super happy to take them.
Something to be said as well about Vitality's
So
composition
just
being
an
that much
eco
more
coming in
simple
from
as well. They
GE.
can obviously focus much more
And
on
then
the
their
trade
big round's going to be
and
next round. Damn, as if they got and it's not even like they lost both of their ecos to low buys. It's literally just like the first one was 4 sheriffs and this one was 3 sheriffs.
Every bullet in the pistol, just to get rid of it and have any semblance of mid control.
Yeah.
And you got a nice cam setup there that helps them control A ramp, get a bit of information, or even set up trap plays.
The double face just missing Destrin as he was peeking for that information. Sends out that paranoia as well. Slows down a faster play. And Vitality are swarming it now with the rest of their players, making sure that they contain that choke point that was being watched for.
But there's less than a minute on the clock. They don't control any area of the map, and Global Esports are 4-10 down. They need
Nah, their camp's fine.
And there you
Nice
go.
shot. Gets out.
Once more, kill going to be found there just from a stray peek. Backing away, I believe the spike was dropped down to the floor as well off of that, so they know that they're at least attempting to rotate, and Twiston can hear it all. Right
Oh boy, Twiston's going to be good for a few here.
Oh,
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'll take the cast. That's the only thing that can stop him.
And there is the capitalization. Dropping down. A little bit inaccurate with the aim, yet still Mulsi will nail the shots.
Yeah, it's the only time. It's the only time isn't going to kill, right?
Global found themselves
In a round.
But again, just no coordination on how they're getting in through a choke point. It's stuff that needs to be drilled, and they'll get there over time. But now, Global
Okay,
really
here we go.
struggling to get that
This is
second
your big
player in
buy.
behind Texas.
Best strat's going to come out. They got
Offering.
Sky ult,
Utility
was that I
Texas
saw?
favored. I mean, look, there's 3-4 seconds before the next player swings there, and no utility to help Texture get into the site. And I feel like that's just been a repetition. Every retake, every
Op
attempt to
comes
attack.
in for Twiston, 3-person in terms of B main.
The wiggle room
Oh,
afforded
that's
to
kind of
Global Esports
nice.
to stay in this map is just getting
They
shortened.
secure the orb and they get Razor. So this is very nice. Instant rotate turns Razor. Do we go fast here? Twiston's holding here with an op. Oh my goodness. Give me this POV.
Taken, dropping down to ropes.
Okay, so they just cleared it and they saw no one, but they didn't decide to go any further. So it's a good amount of information. Wall up towards B Heaven. It's probably going to get shot soon. Destrian is going hunting with the Omen.
Wow, okay. Timing
so
is,
clean.
yeah. And he just backs away on top of it. Multi. Seems like they're trying to get a
There's
read
enough
into
time
the
for him to
B
jump and
split.
check this corner if he wants to go a little bit bold.
Literally just
Or
contact
that might
right
do a
very
lot of
final
damage.
moment. Fires it off
Yep,
into the
18
corner.
HP.
Gap in the wall means that he'll be able to get back to safety, and damage was done, but no kill claimed onto Baz. He could be quite critical. He still has his ult in his hands. Holding on top of the rope, though. Dodge to the side. Good info gained. Now there's 40 seconds left in this round, and there needs to be just a bit more oomph put behind into this round. They do get these kills traded out, but the paranoia is going to be, again,
Chat, they're getting
stopped to this.
farmed.
No
Like,
fast
honestly.
play behind it. Even that smoke, I think, eating up the flash. And now they're going to be clearing this corner out effectively, dropping down to the floor. The aim not reset enough to take that fight. So Vitality, they earn their way
Okay,
to that
8
12th
chances to
round.
close
Now
this one out. Something
more
tells me
round
that this number isn't
stands
going
between
much
them and
lower.
winning this map.
So far in the tournament, EMEA as a region has been in shambles other than Na'Vi. But this Vitality team, definitely a dark horse. Looking pretty excellent here, though, in terms of the raw talent.
We saw some good strats from Vitality in the first half, don't get me wrong. But a lot of this there is an aim diff. Like there's so many one-on-ones going across the map at certain points, and Vitality are winning like all of them.
Vitality is so in control, and the weaponry is brutal here for Global Esports.
Yeah, you have to force up into this, obviously. No more opportunities. Looks like they're just going to be opting into that B split. A heavy take into B Heaven. Sender. The rifle spray
So
down.
yeah, it's looking
about
just like a real diff on
swarm
every
online now. You can
single
see that
level
Viper
at the
spin
moment.
Scattered out cross through the choke point, but no one is dealing
Damn,
with
this
this
was
guy.
yeah.
Just perched up in that Heaven
This was a
position,
statement.
and
Chat, I would like to throw
desperation
into the
pushing
mix
through,
that
but
they got
Vitality,
both
clean it up.
pistols. It's
And it just looks
13-4,
like
and they
another
got
early offer
both
for this
pistols.
team. We had
This
questions going
is
into this series, but
crazy
so far
dominant.
Vitality, that dark horse,
Probably the most, I think
always
that's the
just
most
been
dominant
surrounding
performance
them.
so far.
Looks like people weren't joking.
Not at all. Spoon feeding.
Wait, we're doing celebrations after maps? God damn.
But that was also Global Esports pick. That was their map. That's where Aaron feels comfortable.